bandwagon fans.
Alright, so last video was on Sean Ross Sapp. I figured today let's keep the theme similar. We're talking about JD from NY206.
I was watching this video from Sean's View Entertainment.
Now, this is probably one of the most polarizing figures in wrestling content in just general, alright? But a lot of people like this guy, a lot of people hate this guy. I'm just gonna say it, man. I like JD, bro. I used to watch JD a lot. I haven't watched JD in quite some time. I kind of got a little burnt on his content, and I just haven't really been keeping up with the modern wrestling product as of late, okay? And as of late really means for, I mean, shit, since WrestleMania, pretty much. And before that, I wasn't fully into it. You get these lull periods. But I think JD from New York is genuinely entertaining as fuck, and he is one of the most entertaining people in the space. Now, I'm not trying to suck off his in this video, and I know I'm gonna get a shit ton of hate for even just saying that. Oh my god, but he did this, but he did this. Okay, I'm talking about the content, dude. When it comes to controversies regarding him, getting into all these different beefs on the internet, like, yeah, that's a little bit too crazy, bro. Like, yeah, JD should probably chill the fuck out. But in terms of his actual content, the dude's a legend, bro. He's been doing this shit for a long ass time. He has the longevity. And look, if this dude did some shit on Twitter or said some shit you highly disagree with and you don't want to watch him, I mean, by all means, don't watch them. Like, you can do whatever you want at the end of the day. This video is just my opinion. But there's a few pieces of content that I've come across recently that have something to do with JD, and that's part of the reason why I want to make this video. I wanted to check these out, give my reaction, and then get the fuck out of here. So I first heard about the quote-unquote beef between BDE and JD from New York. I want to say, I mean, shit, this could have been in 2023 at this point. This was quite a while ago on his live stream. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, I was in chat and I asked the question like, hey, what are your thoughts on BDE or something like that? And he basically called him a WWE shill. I can kind of see the argument for that, I'm not gonna lie, but dude, let's just be real. BDE and JD from New York are on two completely different spectrums of wrestling content. JD's doing live streams, he's talking about the current product, he's super critical of stuff he does not like about the current product with WWE and AEW and whatever the fuck else he talks about, while BDE primarily makes 2K content and vlogs. You don't really see him talk that much about current day wrestling other than on his Twitter and when he occasionally does the Reddit video.
What up, Garfieldians? What's up, Vibers?
But without further ado, let's check out this clip. It's coming in from Small Afro, where he did a interview with BDE, and BDE brings up JD and their quote-unquote beef.
There may be one.
Oh.
I don't know if it's a skin color thing.
JD from New York racist confirmed? Okay, I'm just saying, if he's gonna bring that up, I would love to hear what he has to say. I saw this a week or two ago. I don't remember what he had to say. My brain is just permafried.
But there's one person, you know who it is. I don't like him, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't like me. We have each other like blocked on Twitter, I think. JD from NY. Oh, I don't like him at all.
Dude, as a former BDE superfan and a former JD superfan, this breaks my little TomkoFanian heart.
You know what the thing about that is? I didn't think you were gonna say it. That's great. You know what? We'll talk about it. I've met him
really
on multiple occasions. I used to be a big fan of him. If you go back on my Twitter,
holy shit, I was a big fan too. Yo, maybe me and Jaren should have sex. Okay, chill, Jesus Christ. But yeah, dude, I'm not afraid to admit it. I would watch every Raw review, every SmackDown review. Sometimes I would watch his AEW reviews too. And it's because this dude is genuinely fucking entertaining. The only thing I wasn't really a fan of was when he would predict shit. He would go and predict shit and say like 100% fact, this is going to happen. And then if it didn't happen, he would just not address it because he would predict stuff that would happen like 6 months out. But then at the same time, if he got something correct, he wouldn't drop it. Like, yes, I predicted this 6 months ago. If you saw this show months ago, I got it right. Look, I've made videos in the past predicting shit, but I never said it as if it was some concrete fact that is going to happen. I would just be like, hey, this is my prediction. This is my fantasy booking bullshit, my FBB. But at the end of the day, man, JD can do whatever the fuck he wants, right? I'm pretty sure at this point, dude's just playing a character. He's playing up his personality for YouTube, and that's okay. I do the same exact thing.
I think I tweeted JD like maybe 20 times a day. I was a mark ass buster for him.
Day 19.
No, not even like that. I just like, I think I started watching when I was like maybe like in high school, and I would just like, especially when he would like live tweet during like Raw and stuff, I would try to like say something that he would respond to because I'd be like, oh, interactions with a YouTuber.
Yeah.
I know exactly what he's talking about, and eventually we all grew out of this phase. I will say though, I went to a wrestling show in May 2023. I went to AEW, and I saw a few people that I recognized from TikTok there, and I didn't like say what's up to them. I wasn't even close enough to meet them or say hi, but I just saw them at the show, and I was like, dude, that's cool as fuck. But I wasn't like, oh my god, it's a YouTuber, you know what I mean? But that's completely different than what Small Afro's explaining here. By the way, do you guys like this format of video? Is this dog shit? Should I go back to the Ric Flair video? I always bring up the Ric Flair video because I think this video is genuinely fucking crazy. I just randomly made a video about some shit that happened back in '06, and you guys fucked with it. So if you guys want more content like this, let me know.
I just started like really hearing like stuff that he'd say, not even like anything, you know, racial or anything like that. It's just like a lot of the stuff he'll like just the opinions he has, and he's entitled to them. I've just gone like it's kind of exhausting sometimes.
Yeah.
But then, you know, I met him. He's like the nicest guy in person. You know what I mean? But you wouldn't be able to tell that from online. And I don't know, even if, you know, at stuff like that, if it's like a facade or anything, but
like I said earlier, it's just him playing up the persona for YouTube, and it's super entertaining, dude. But I don't think he genuinely has any problems with the people he talks shit about online. Actually, that's not true. He probably fucking hates Sean Ross Sapp.
Did you see Sean Ross Sapp DDT that woman? Who? I mean, if this is the level of fucking content that they're producing over there, man, I don't know how the fuck anybody's watching them.
But I mean, come on, dude. This is YouTube.com. We're here to have fun, shoot the shit, entertain people, and make some money. Some people make content that you might not like and you might not agree with, but you don't have to fucking watch it, right? There are some people on Twitter who will deadass reply to every tweet on Sean Ross Sapp, probably BDE, and JD from New York, and I'm talking years, and they'll be like, oh my god, this is horrible. You're the worst thing ever. You're a piece of shit. You're disgusting. It's like, dude, just move on.
you hear stuff on, I have a clip on my phone of something he said, just in case we ever get into an argument on Twitter. I don't know if I showed it to you or not. It's not anything he said to me. It's just something he said on a podcast that I've been like, I'm scared to record that.
Dude, what the fuck? Listen, I don't know what the hell that clip is. I don't know if it's JD putting his dick in a pickle jar or what. But I feel like if it's this crazy firepower that's just gonna insta-win any online debate he has with this guy, if it comes to that, I don't know. I feel like it just can't be that deep. Who even knows? Who even knows, bro?
You know, I don't necessarily hate him, but I don't think I like him either.
Yeah.
And that's all, honestly, I don't know him as a person. I've met him, but I don't really know him. And that's just based off of stuff he said. You know what I mean? So I get you on that one. And there's a couple, you know, I don't like a lot of people. I don't know if you've noticed that about me lately. And you know, I feel like I treat everybody kindly, but there's a lot of people I just don't like.
Shit, dude. Small Afro probably fucking hates me. I have no beef with this guy at all. Matter of fact, I've liked some of this guy's content in the past. I just don't actively watch him. It would be cool though to see some debates, right? Some JD from New York debates with BDE, maybe with Small Afro, maybe with Sean Ross Crack.
This is his first friend he's ever had.
I'm taking over this.
And the reason that he can't
I'm taking over this.
keep a real friend and has ever been able to have a real friend.
What's your name? Somwa Shah.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like I get, you know, that same respect sometimes. Not even in the community. I'm just talking about people in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you think you're a people person?
Yes.
I don't know, that kind of does it for that clip regarding JD. I wanted to now switch gears towards the direction of Sean Ross Crack. I came across this video. I have not seen this video. It's coming from Off the Mic Sports Network. JD from NY and Sean Ross Sapp feud is bad look for industry. Really curious what he has to say here.
I like to think of myself as kind of a novice, you know, and there are content creators who have been at this for a lot longer than me.
Holy fuck, dude. I'm the new kid on the block, too. It is kind of strange when you think about it, right? I made this channel back in 2023. Been posting inconsistently for a couple years. Just recently got into the swing of things, posting more often. I don't really have any consistent viewer base whatsoever. There are some people that have been doing this shit before YouTube was even a website,
Who are now beefing with each other. And one of whom is the preeminent newsbreaker in the wrestling industry, and that's Sean Ross Sapp, who, from his credentials and what he has done, I have respect for a lot of the work that he has done.
Yeah, sure, dude. I guess I can agree with that. I mean, I must be super unfamiliar with Sean Ross Sapp other than the shit I said in my video, because I can't name off the top of my head any crazy shit that Sean Ross Sapp has, like, broken, any crazy news stories. I guess this guy has insider sources with WWE, and that's how he gets his info. That's cool and all. I mean, if I had that, I'll be jerking my cock on Twitter, too. But, dude, Sean Ross Sapp just gets way too... I mean, I don't want to make this a Sean Ross Sapp video again. You can watch my video for that. But, dude, that guy just... He needs to lay off Twitter when it comes to interacting with some people.
JD from New York, I don't particularly like some of his the provocative nature of some of his commentary. And
What the fuck? It's a pro wrestling, dude. You don't like the provocative nature of some of his commentary? Okay, that's fine. I mean, to each their own. But dude, who really fucking cares other than this guy? I guess some people do care, but why should you care? Am I pissing people off by doing my videos the way I do them? By swearing and shit? Is that, not allowed? I need to get my shit together, dude.
sometimes gets him into a lot of hot water. I understand why a lot of people don't like him. And in some ways, I don't really like his method of kind of riling people up, but he's very successful. And both these guys have been very successful in their careers. But this whole Mercedes Monet and the creative control aspect thing has really just put people off their fucking rockers.
Okay, basically what he's talking about, there's a story that broke recently about allegedly Mercedes Monet, Sasha Banks. I believe that Sean Ross reported a story where she had creative control or vice versa. I don't fucking know. I didn't even see this shit. JD from New York called him out on his podcast, and I guess this is some beef that's been going down recently. The clip from today's video and yesterday's video of this,
Did you see Sean Ross Sapp DDT that woman? Who? Sean Ross Sapp. Who? Sean Ross Sapp. Who? Sean Ross Sapp. Who? Sean Ross Sapp.
Who? What do you give that, bro? Huh? Who? I'm really who?
Is that this is his first friend that he's ever had, and the reason that he can't keep
this is like over a year ago at this point. These motherfuckers are never gonna like each other.
Sean Ross Sapp has been very adamant that Mercedes does not have creative control.
Okay, see, I was mistaken. So Sean Ross reported that Mercedes does not have creative control. Okay, I'm a dipshit doodle bob.
JD has gone way out on a limb and well, not on a limb. He's come up and cited his opinion and his examples of why it is creative control. And it led to this whole argument. These two had beef previously. They have beef now. And you know they're barking at each other. They're saying things there.
Okay, I mean we get it, right? I just really want to hear how this guy says that this is bad for the landscape or whatever the fuck, bad for the industry. Let's talk about it real quick. I don't think it really matters whatsoever if JD wants to talk shit about someone who does fucking wrestling content. Like, JD could look at this video and be like, oh, fuck you, TomkoFan. In the grand scheme of things, he can do whatever the fuck he wants, right? Like, it is his opinion, it's his platform. Also, I mean, this should be pretty obvious, but I'm not saying that he would have anything to say about me whatsoever. I'm a small fry on this platform. I can see the argument from the Sean Ross Sapp side of things, because this guy wants to put himself out as like, I'm the journalist, I break the scoops, I'm at the press conferences, so it does look a little bit odd when he's going on these crazy beef segments, and just when he's going crazy on Twitter in general, being so adamant, no, I did not do cocaine, no, dude, fuck you, go fuck yourself, you little twerp. It's like, all right, bro.
And apparently JD on his social media this morning cited at least 5 or 6 phone calls from Sean Ross Sapp that were made to him. Didn't publicize his phone number. He blacked it out.
What the fuck? This guy's spam calling him? Okay. What the fuck? Okay, Sean, what are we doing, bro? You guys don't get along. He's not answering your calls. Just move on. Do your show. Let JD do his show. If it gets to the point where he's bothering you this much, you just gotta ignore it, man. Because then at the end of the day, it will make JD look like the insane one. JD can't stop bringing it up. JD's always on my dick. Just leave it alone at that point.
But published it and basically said, hey, I had 6 phone calls from this guy at 12:30 in the morning. It woke me up. This is now stretching to the point of it's almost like a professional wrestling storyline being written.
What if that's the case, though? And the entire thing's a work? Alright, I'm just fucking around. But let's get to this guy's conclusion, because I am not trying to make this video super long. It's already getting to that point where it's super long. And, yeah, let's just kind of... Holy fuck, man.
It's a bad look for the industry. And here's why. These are people that we count on to listen to their opinions and to listen to their information about their content. And now that they're publicly fighting on one of the biggest wrestling weekends of the year is so dumb. And it's a bad look for people like me who aspire to be in positions like these guys, to have platforms like these guys.
Dude, I don't even know at this point, bro. Just don't be like Sean Ross. I mean, he sounds like the insane one here. I'm not trying to pick sides. I'm not trying to come off like a JD Glazer, even though everyone already clicked off the video and that's just how they're taking it. Look, there's a lot of things that JD does and says that I disagree with. A lot of takes he has where I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Regardless, though, this is coming in from Off the Mic Sports Network. I'll link his channel down below if you guys want to check out his content. I hope you guys can take something away from this video, whether that be entertainment. So, I don't know how much information I shared here today, but regardless, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you are new. TomkoFan Nation now over 761 subscribers.
Black and white feel like an official. And we play to the whistle. No drip down, it's a miracle. Herman a burger and she a pickle. Really